Cameron Justin here from Snaz. I want to talk today to Juz about his love and what his escape is, and that's really cars. And really, I want to get into the King GM. This is an absolute beast that he built up and took out the Summer Nut sedan to the #1 place. So this is going to be a good story for you. Juzzy, mate, you've had more cars than I've had hot breakfast.
I have.
And that's no shit because I don't eat breakfast. But no, mate, you've got a couple in here today. Give us a rundown. What was your love for cars? Why is it your escape?
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess, growing up, actually my first word ever spoken was car.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, look, the old man was into cars, so he's always pretty much had back in the day, on VHs, VKs, everything was pretty much a V8 back then. So, then he did dabble in the Euro stuff there for a while, but I guess overall, just passion grew.
Yeah.
Yes, even 10 years had mates heading down the driver's path and everything, and drove those cars. So
yeah, that's all right. So what's the first car you did up, or what's the first car you remember buying that you thought was half decent? You could put your name to. We all had a real shitter to start with,
I did in a way. So my first car was a VS Commodore S-Pac-U actually. Which was interesting at the time. So back in the school days, I was just working at Juice nightclub.
Oh, Juice, yeah. I met my wife at Juice. There you go.
There you go. So I was working there and pretty much saving up. I kind of manipulated around the way I did 2 year 12 subjects in year 11, just so I could free up more time in year 12 and work extra hours. So I got to a point where I could pretty much go and afford one of them, and I was in school uniform, went to a few dealerships that turned me away. But got one.
Yeah.
It was Valencia Mica, which is a pretty rare colour back then, but loved the thing. Did that up, did wheels and everything, didn't hold on to it too long because it wasn't V8. So
you made a lot of coin out of cars, mate. Run us through some of the good toys that you've bought and flips, because I know that you've got a few good ones.
I have, so I had a few along the way. So pretty much I've had everything you could think of in the way of HSVs. So W427s, GDS coupes.
The 427, I remember that. I remember when you picked that up. What did you buy it for? About 80-ish or something like that, was it?
Yeah, 85. I sold that at the time. Probably could have held on to that longer, but about 130 or 140 for it.
Not a bad pickup.
GDS coupe was the same. I think I paid 90 for that and sold that for like 130. Actually, I made a bit more on that because I got 2 deposits to put down on, and they never came off the cash. So
beautiful. Kept the deposits.
Kept the deposits, and they both said that's fine. But had actually no one similar to this one, which is a 06 VZ Blue R8. I actually had one of the anniversary edition ones, so there's only 50 of those ones made, which is a yellow one, also manual as well. Yeah, paid like 19 or something for that and sold that for like 30. But
what else?
In hindsight, probably should have kept it for a little longer. So
what do you got in the quiver here today, mate? You got
so pretty much as going into the buying and selling being my, I guess for me it's not the money, it's the hunt for a lot of these cars, and that's the bug. So it's sitting on the phone at night, bored shitless, just scrolling through and trying to find shit to buy and sell, which is hard now the way prices are. But pretty much all of these is the reason why I've got them is because my kids now want similar cars to what I had back when I was growing up. So yes, with the 215 Senator here, I had a cherry black range 215 back in the day, and the cherry black is the most desirable colour. Not the rarest, but the most desirable in the VS range. So before this one, I had a VS GDS, so 6-speed manual, had Group A throttles, everything. It was a tough car. Hindsight, probably should have kept that one at the time. COVID hit, got a good offer, and didn't know what the world was going to do. Moved it, still made a lot of money off it. Then snapped this one up. So you guys will probably know through our time with Snaz, you'll probably meet this guy called Boomer along the way. So he actually bought this car out of New Zealand. So sold that to another mate, and then bought it back and stayed within the family. This one here is, it's not a HSV. I do like both of them. This one's a FPV R-Spec Typhoon. So the R-Spec's very rare. So you've just got the normal Typhoons. These ones have got different suspension packages and a few other bits and pieces, some floor mats and different badging. Reason behind this one here is I had back in 2008, I bought a Neo Blue Typhoon. After being beaten in my supercharged VX GDS on Pretty Highway, after that thing pumped me, I said the next day I'm going to go buy one, and literally the next day I did go and buy one.
There you go.
So I bought that, did the phase 3 APS kit. It was a brand 1080 done a quarter mile, very quick car. This got very similar modifications, very similar power to it. It's making about 400 at the rears. Just one again, so the bug there. So I got my manual 215 HSV, Then yeah, the Typhoon R-Spec, and then over here, manual 06 Blue R8. This was originally Charlie Dixon's car. Shout out to Charlie. So Port Adelaide footy player. So he notified me when this was going up for sale because the guy he sold it to told me about it. I bought it, then I sold it to another mate. He notified me when he was going to sell it again. I was like, fuck,
Round it comes again.
Back again. So
there you go.
I got that. Next pickup's probably going to be a Subaru STI, like an S203, S204, which is 05 to 07. Want one of those because Mrs. had one of those when I had the Typhoon. We used to go out racing together, and she's got the bug and she wants one again. So she's big into her cars as well.
Mate, you love it, Mrs. Who's into toys.
Exactly, that's our escape. We love it. And at least that way it kind of ticks the boxes of the blended cars we had over the years. So
no, that's gold. Hey, I'm going to let you go now, mate, but I'm going to come back. Hang's tough. We're going to quiz Juzzy on this King GM.
Easy.